All right, so just got done recording a showcase for Dan Hooker. He got quite a few updates. Actually, looking at this list right here, it looks like he probably have. I mean, not probably. He definitely has the most updates out of everyone else. Starting with an update to his perks. Looks like his higher altitude perk was replaced with out the gates. Take a look at that right here. So as you can see right there, higher altitude was replaced with out the gates. Out the gates strikes consumes less stamina during rounds 1 and 2. Going down the list, his moves. He now has ground elbow level 4, lead front kick level 3. That's to the head. BJJ get-ups level 3, wrestling get-ups level 3, wrestling reversals level 3, and wrestling sweeps level 3, which makes sense. Of course, he was fighting Mateusz Gamrot, and Gamrot is, I mean, when it comes to grappling, he is one of the better grapplers in MMA, and Dan Hooker definitely held his own in that 5-round battle against him. So all these updates right here to his wrestling, his reversals, and his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu are all very much warranted. In regards to his stats, if you take a look at the leg health, let's go look at the leg health right there. It is now 93, plus 1, 93. His punch power has been increased from 93 to 94. Take a look at that right there from 93 to 94. His kick power has increased from 92 to 93. His blocking health, as you can see, is now an 88 from an 87. His switch stance was increased 2 points from a 92 to a 94. Where's that switch stance right there? His ground striking. Take a look at the ground striking stats. Ground striking is now an 89. It was increased 1 point from an 88. His bottom control was increased 2 points from an 88 to a 90. And then his sub offense was increased 1 point from a 91 to a 92. So significant. I don't want to say it's significant, but definitely the biggest update out of every single fighter that was updated. And as you guys are going to see in the showcase that I'm about to play right now, I'm not going to spoil it. The showcase was it was up and down. It was up and down and up and down. Did some good work. Not so much. You guys will see. So there you have it. Dan the Hangman Hooker. I don't know how often I'm really going to be using Dan Hooker in this weight class, bro. Especially when you have other guys in this weight class. This is a very competitive weight class. You've got guys like, of course, you've got Islam Makhachev. You've got Dustin Poirier. You've got Charles Oliveira. You have Khabib. You've got Conor. You have a lot of options in this weight class if you're really trying to be competitive. But if you want to switch things up and try somebody else that maybe you're not used to using, then Dan Hooker is definitely you can't go wrong with Dan Hooker. Hopefully at some point they update his tattoos. The man has literally changed his whole entire look. He went from looking like this to a massive fucking chest tattoo. I believe he got full sleeves. He's got tattoos on his legs now. He grew out a beard. He's probably going to cover his whole entire face and the back of his head in tattoos is next. I don't know. Dude's probably going through a midlife crisis or something. He woke up one morning, looked at himself in the mirror and was like, you know what, man? I don't look like a fighter like I want to. So I'm going to cover myself in tattoo. Can you tell I'm not a big fan of his tattoos? Oh my God. I don't mind them in general. I just think, I think he looked better this way, in my opinion. Just my own personal opinion. But you guys, let me know what you think in the comment section. Anyways, enjoy the fighter showcase. See you boys later. So, Dan Hooker actually got one of the bigger updates. And I'm gonna make sure to put it in this video as well, what his updates are. But of course, the last time we saw Dan Hooker, and I'm just going through, playing through these fighters that got updated, and it's been fun. So yeah, his last match, of course, was against Mateusz Gamrot. He beat him by decision. This was UFC 305. It was a very good fight. I actually didn't catch the whole entire fight the first time. I had to go back and watch it. It was pretty good. All right, this Dustin Poirier is There we go. Yeah, he's leading. He's in the pocket. He's being very active, so I got to be careful trying to push him. Good job. Very good job. Very good job. Every time I whiff like that, man, it's hard to know exactly what's coming back at me. And he decided to go with the head kick. Not bad. All right, he really loves that head kick. Okay. I'll tell you guys my biggest annoyance right now with this game. My biggest annoyance is the dilemma. And I was talking to Romero about this. This thing where, like, you know, it's hard for me to explain what I'm trying to say right here while also trying to focus on this match. But I don't like all the striking dilemmas. So an example of a striking dilemma is when your opponent goes for a hook to your body and you block the body shot and you go to counter them with the uppercut and they slip your uppercut and hit you with the hook or something. Or your opponent, you throw a jab cross hook, your opponent slips the hook, and you're anticipating that there we go, and you're thinking they're going to counter you, and so you pull, and so it creates a dilemma where, okay, when they throw a shot at you, when you throw a shot and they pull, and then they know you're going to pull because you think something's coming back at you, they have two options. They can go to your body with the uppercut, or they can go to the head. If they go to the body when you pull back, it's a rock every single time, or at least almost every single time. And if they don't go to the body, well, then they can hit you with a cross while you're pulling back. And so it just leaves you with a weird dilemma. All right, so where, like right here, a situation like this, if I would have pulled on pull, the uppercut would have whiffed. But these days, players are going to the body when you pull on pull. So I just don't pull on pull as much as I normally would anymore because I don't want to get fucking uppercutted to the body. I hate those dilemmas. I don't like it. I don't like that kind of game. I don't want to be involved in it. See what he did right there? He went to my body right there. I don't like being a part of games like that. And there are a lot of players that thrive like right there. And see, like, I should have pulled, but I just didn't know. I just didn't know if he was going to go to my body or not. And so kind of just, you end up being stuck between a rock and a hard place. There we go. Rock him here. Sit him down. And it's a very, that dilemma is not realistic. That's what I don't like about it. It's a very unrealistic dilemma you find yourself in. And a big problem, a big reason why that exists in the game is because you can't crash in. The solution to that would have been, all right, I whiff like that, I crash into you right away. I crash into you. That's what happens in real life when you make a bad call. When you make a bad judgment call and you whiff big. The way you deal with that in real life is not to like start pulling on pull and all this shit. It's you crash into the opponent. You take away their counter. In boxing, it's the same way. In kickboxing, it's the same way. But in this game, because of this invisible wall, oh my God, I cannot wait for this invisible wall bullshit to disappear. You guys will really, really see how good I can be at a game like this. Because like, this dude right now, I'll rock him again. This fight's a mess. I'm tired. I gotta go to bed. This fight has become quite a mess. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to a time where all these sitting down, weird, unrealistic things will just disappear from the game. Like, see, he goes right there. That's what I mean. And I asked my, Romero, my professor, my EA Sports UFC 5 professor. I asked him about it, and he gave me a tactic to deal with it. I'm going to try to start implementing it and see if it works. Stay down. Please, for the love of God, stay down. Yeah. I feel like my level has not yet been realized in this game because the one-to-one real-life application is just, it's not there yet. It's just not there yet. It's getting closer. It's getting closer, but it's just not quite there yet.
Ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Yeah, I don't like the head move. I'll bow to you as well. Respect. Hey, nothing against you, bro. I wasn't even like trash talking you at all. I was just talking about in general. I respect you. You're good. There we go. There we go. Sit him down. Oh. Yeah, I don't like head movement games where we're like, you slip and I slip and you slip. I hate that. I don't like those games at all. That should be it. That should be it right here. GG's, man. GG's. So, but yeah. Good fight. Respect. He was good. He was. And I appreciate the war. I appreciate the war. So there it is, man. Dan Hooker. I don't know how often I'm going to be using Dan Hooker because he just feels weird. He feels very slow. I mean, he always has, to be honest with you guys. But he was buffed. He received quite a few buffs. I'm probably going to record an intro for him and just talk about the buffs he received. And then we'll go from there. So that'll do it. If you guys enjoyed the video, leave a like on it. And I'll see you boys later with a brand new one. As always, stay safe. Peace out. Have a good one.